Hello, hello. My name is 18 Nikoja, and welcome to part 3 of Fragments of a Forgotten World. And here are these lovely hostages that I have captured, and I'm forcing to play.
Tell my friends I love them. My name's Breaks. I'm playing Johan. I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
That's why we're on a mission to repair it.
Dang it.
Hello. Hello, I'm the GardeningClown, also known as Petals. I'm hostage number 2. I'm in immense fear.
Hello.
Send help.
Hi. My name is Jade. If your loved one has been kidnapped and you need intel financial compensation, call 8100 Jade now.
This is why Jade's the favorite hostage. They've accepted this.
No, I haven't. I have a thing in the background that you don't know about getting out of here. You shouldn't have given me that spoon.
Now you just have to figure out which poster the tunnel's under.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of posters.
The entire wall is just posters.
It's all posters of Fat Albert. And
This
one
joke can't
poster.
get me because I don't know what it is.
And one poster of the beamer.
Ooh.
They literally do cover the entire room.
It's impressive.
That's a lot of posters.
Yeah, Fat Albert really stares into my soul.
Okay then. Yeah. Here's a recap for the players, probably the audience. You guys won't really need it, but last we let off, our group of 6 was now in a hot air balloon, or a flying machine, and was now being carried towards the city. And they had just been filled in on roughly the nature of this world. So yes. And we will now start off with the group having just landed on top of a large building. Combined with the building's height and the, well, only light source being from the buildings themselves, you can't actually see the ground. But you can see the tower quite easily.
Well, it appears seems we're almost here.
We're in the city at the very least. Anybody afraid of heights?
Well, as long as I've got the broom, I am good. So
I'm good. I'm good for about a minute.
Well, perhaps just stay close to the broom. Keep a hand on it. At least while we're up here.
So we're not on the on the main big tower, correct?
No.
No.
You're on top of a building, and there are several steel walkway paths connecting it.
Okay, so there are multiple buildings that are being connected by stone wall.
Yes, this seems to not quite. Well, this area at the very least seems to be connected.
How's
Yes.
our I forget his name. Our
Cecil.
Cecil, thank you.
Yes.
What's he up to?
Let's see. He is currently emptying the hot air balloon at the moment. At which point, he then proceeds to pick Beta up under his arm, and he turns to you guys and says, I need to quickly duck by the labs to ensure that Beta here has everything required for what's up ahead. I suggest we split up just in case, because in all likelihood, he says, placing a hand on his chest, and then giving Beta a little shake, are likely to be targeted. If we split up, hopefully, the entity, or the reality anchor, should ignore you guys and focus on us.
Okay. Do you know where we should head from here? Is there like, do we have any directions? We're kind of lost still.
Do you have a map, perhaps?
I have a map. How useful it is at the moment is very debatable. With the,
Glitches.
yes.
All right. So
I do suggest find a way to. Okay, so what you need to do is there should be a room on this level with a large door and a clock above it. What you need to do is first things first. You need to find Hugh, and they are a fox. You need to find them and bring them to the room.
okay, so bring you said?
Hugh.
Hugh.
H.
Bring Hugh, this fox, to a room with a clock on top of the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Fox, clock door. Got it. You said that this place was like a bunch of different buildings connected by stone paths?
Steel paths, but yeah.
Steel paths, okay. Well, let's get exploring on this urban jungle.
It is likely that Hugh will be on the ground, so I suggest you search for an elevator.
Okay, thank goodness. I thought we were gonna have to take the stairs.
No, we I don't think we have stairs anymore. Looking back on it, that's now a very, very bad thing.
Yeah, that's
That's a fire safety hazard.
I'll look into that. He then jumps off.
What?
Well, you know, I hope he didn't have any regrets.
After a few moments, he does deploy a parachute.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, okay. I wish he would have told us that before he did it.
Okay. Let's go.
Kino is just staring after him with wide eyes.
You're not allowed to jump off either.
You don't. I assume you do not have a parachute.
No. No, I do not.
But we do have brooms.
No, we're not jumping off. I mean, I guess you could ferry us down.
That we could, if you wanted to double up on the brooms.
Wait, how many brooms you got?
Well, Kita has one and I have one.
Oh. Let's. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's an
There's only
issue,
4 of
though.
us.
We can get down, but we're still going to need to get an elevator up.
Yeah, so it's probably a good idea to find the elevator first. Because we do have to bring Hugh back with us.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Quite.
I think we should find. I can show you where the clock room is. I think I remember where it is.
Oh.
That way, just so we know where we need to go.
Excellent. Let me see. Johan pulls out like a spare journal and starts like just drawing a very rudimentary map.
Okay.
Wow,
Let's
it
head
seems
on.
somebody's sorry, out of character, somebody decided to start leaf blowing very close to here. I'm just gonna deal with that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds of the city. Leaves blowing. Dogs barking.
Yep.
Glitches glitching.
As it should be.
Alright, I closed my window.
Okay.
Should have fixed that.
Why does it say I have a notification on your server? Damn it. Mark the right name. Okay. So, from the pathway, well, from the building on top of, following the pathway, you eventually come to a large, almost central area with 6 paths that are leading off it. Currently, 2 of them are no longer connected, and one of them, I want to say 3 of them are no longer connected, and these are going to the left towards what appears to be some apartments, and the third one is from the same direction you came, but instead of going, say, up then left, it's going up then right. And you believe, well, you can't see where that's connected to.
It's a stairway to nowhere now.
Yeah, currently.
Can I just roll a quick investigation check, perhaps for a sign that says elevators or something like that?
Sure. That's what. No. There does appear to be some central elevators. However, currently appears to be half. Well, yeah, there's a central elevator in the very middle of where you are, but it currently appears to be broken, to say the least.
Okay, so we found the elevators.
Yes.
Question is, can we use these?
Well, I mean, they're broken. Man.
Are there any? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Are there any like? You say it's broken. Are there? Is it like are the parts of it like still like on it? If you know what I mean, like it's broken, but is it like fixable? Like, are the parts there for it?
The elevator itself, like the actual booth, it's about halfway up through the door.
Is there anybody in there?
And so far, no. Well,
Okay.
currently, no. Currently, no, and the panels, yeah, the control panel, like the buttons and all that, do seem to be covered in glitches.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we can't fix the elevator since the actual thing is covered in glitches. Maybe we can just cut it down and write it down?
entirely sure how gravity works in this world. It seems to work like normal. I don't think it would be feasible to ride the elevator down after
Wait,
cutting
wait, wait,
the
wait, wait. If we cut the elevator and just let it fall, usually elevator shafts have ladders on them. Can I take a look and see if there's a ladder inside?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
One moment. I have rolled 26. There you go. And standard dice roll. 26 to try and find a ladder inside the elevator shaft.
That's good.
Yeah, peering in, you thankfully don't have to actually lean on the elevator. You're able to make out what appears to be a ladder. So yes, this does have a ladder in it.
Okay, so if we cut the elevator off and just let it fall, we can just
Isn't
ride
that
that.
very dangerous though?
I mean,
You
we're
don't
not going to
know.
be in it.
Well, there could be
Yeah,
someone
but what
down
if someone's
below.
near the bottom?
Give me 1 second. Hey! Is there someone down there?
There is no response.
None but us chickens.
I'm gonna light a torch,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna drop it down the elevator shaft just to see how far down it goes.
Won't the fire go out by the time, like, go out before it can even hit the ground?
No?
Wait, is that not how fire works? What?
Torches, assuming like it has like some fuel to burn, it won't get blown
Yeah.
out.
Ah, I see. Okay. Never mind.
It falls for a good 5, 6, 7 seconds.
Thank God you said seconds, because I want to let you know that I've done the math, and falling for 6 to 7 minutes is about half the height of the Mariana Trench. So, just letting you know.
Yeah. Okay, so you can faintly see the torch at the bottom.
Does anybody move it or touch it?
No. It has occurred to you though that if the elevator's up here, the door's probably shut down there.
I mean, that's fine. We can always bust the door open.
Well, if there's the wreckage of the elevator in front of it, that might be a bit difficult. Does the elevator appear sound enough to climb over? Like, can we access the
You
ladder?
want to test that?
Do I have anything that I can use to test that? Well, let's find out.
I mean, I have my great axe. It's pretty heavy. Believe me, I won't lose it. I fucking desummon it and resummon it.
Well, we can try that. It's safer
He
definitely
is
than
just going to walk up to the elevator and just place one cat, then a second cat, then a third cat.
Yeah, if that thing falls and the cats die, what are you gonna do?
These are spirits.
Oh, then do they have any weight?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, maybe put
Can
the
I
cats
hold one?
away.
Can I hold one?
I was also about to ask, can I hold one to see if it has any weight?
Yeah, you can hold it.
I'm picking it up.
It is very light.
I hold it over to Daffodil.
I'm now holding the cat.
It is
Alright.
a bright orange cat with a red scarf.
Aww. Daffodil pets the cat.
Alright. Let's actually try my great axe, which has some hefty weight to it. Just gonna chuck that boy on there.
seems to creak a bit, but then goes silent.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm gonna get on the elevator. Worst case scenario, I just start flying and you make it back my way up here before it falls off.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
Okay, be
tentatively
careful.
take a step on the elevator and try to climb over it.
You're more crawling over.
Right, because it's
That's
still
fine.
halfway
Crawling
up.
slash squatting over.
All good. Fine by me.
Yeah.
Can I reach the ladder?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I made it to the ladder. I'm gonna go down there and see what's up down there. I'll report back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just slide down this slide down the ladder,
phew.
Okay.
fireman style.
Hmm. See, you're sliding down for about maybe a minute, because I assume you're not going as fast as gravity.
Yeah, I'm slowing myself down every couple of bits.
Yeah, so after about a minute, you've reached the bottom. The torches, dying at your feet, but yeah, you're at the bottom.
Okay, so door closed.
Yeah, the door's closed.
I'm gonna. Can I attempt to pry?
Sure, make let's see, will this be athletic? I think this would be athletics.
Dope. I'm not fucking joshing you. I am not fucking joking with you. One moment. It's a nat fucking 20 plus 7.
Hey!
Nice.
You're able to quickly rip the doors open.
Here's Triny.
The doors slamming either side, which
Ah.
does cause the elevator shaft to start groaning.
Do I look up?
Do
Is
you?
there an elevator coming at me?
Is there an elevator going after him?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Be careful. I'm gonna yell from down below. I got the elevator door open. Just carefully make your way down.
Can we hear him?
Roll.
Yeah, Cody.
Let's see. Now I'm gonna assume that you can faintly hear him.
Okay. That's fair.
Neato. Well, in that case, I guess Daffodil's gonna start making her way over to the elevator ladder.
Okay. I think Johan's just going to ride the broom.
Yeah, Kita's also gonna do that.
Just kind of hang up. Give Daffodil as she climbs down. You know, in case she slips.
She's sliding down the ladder, just going neum.
You arrive to the very bottom. You become a yellow splatter on the ground.
Oh no!
No! Like, obviously she slows down at some point, so she's only
Yeah.
like, but like noticeably she's like using one hand more than the other. If you know what I mean with that,
You
just
don't
like
want to become a Belos.
Hmm?
You don't want to become a Belos.
what?
A bellows. I got it.
Belos.
Owl House reference.
You get it? You get it, Briggs?
Oh,
You get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, there you go.
I've only seen Owl House through osmosis. I don't know shit.
You're fine. I'll explain it to you after the game. You guys make it down. What's
Next.
next? Alright, so where have we arrived, Mr. DM?
Where have you? That is a good question. You've arrived on the bottom of the on the appears to be the ground floor of the city. Appears to be quite like you don't see really anyone about.
It's a lot of tall buildings.
Tall buildings, abandoned shop fronts, quite a few glitches.
Okay, well,
You do hear faint yelling, like almost an argument. But other than that, honestly silent.
all right. Well, I mean, let's go head over to where the people are arguing.
Yeah.
You can head over to the yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Following the sound of it, you eventually find what appears to be a stone pathway leading off over to a large building. And there are glitches in front of the doorway, but someone standing a few feet back. They appears to be Platinum, but she's dressed differently. Instead
You
of
don't mind,
her,
if you don't mind reminding us who Platinum is again.
Tall robot lady.
poor robot lady who was basically in charge of the waste, the mining area.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, got it. Oh, god damn it. Well, hey y'all. My microphone is not being picked up by this, by my OBS.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, that is a pity.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, now it is. There we go. Well, because the first 30 minutes of the recording.
Ah.
This is
Right,
how we
so
do backups, folks.
yeah, I hope yours works.
Yeah. I've had to mute to cough a few times, so there might be some. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
Sorry about that, yo. I just noticed.
Nah, you good. It happens.
It's okay. We've done it before.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I
you
guess-
do.
Excuse me, Miss Platinum?
She turns to face you and goes. She turns to face you, and where Platinum was wearing a mining outfit, she appears to be wearing some sort of lab outfit with a apron over it. And she says, "You know Platinum?"
Oh, yeah, we just left her back in the wastes. Are you, well, you know her, so you must be related. Uh, we're here, I guess, for a prophecy, or a diversion of a prophecy, defiance of a prophecy, something like that.
I know. I would ask how you know her, but at the moment, it's been quite dangerous right about now. Everyone's currently meeting up at the library. So if you guys will follow me, please.
Pardon my asking, but who are you yelling or arguing with?
Some kid just ran into the labs saying he had to do something important. I would have, you know, dragged him out, but. And she gestures to the glitches blocking the entrance.
Ooh, that's not good. Is there another way into this building? Like, are there windows or like something that isn't glitchified?
Not that you can see. But if you're asking her, she shakes her head. Like, while there are windows, they're honestly too high up, and they're not above any ground.
Hmm.
Do you, well, pardon me. My name is Johan. What is your name?
I'm Kit. I'm in charge of the robots. Well, the productions of the production of robots.
Ah. Would you happen to know of an individual named Hugh?
You don't recall me ever meeting a Hugh.
Apparently he's a fox, or they are a fox.
Mm, I think I've seen a fox around before, but they might be at the library if they have, common sense, or that's really where everyone is at the moment.
I've
Seems
tried
to
to...
be one of the few stable places at the moment.
Okay. Well, he like looks to the rest of the group. It seems like that'd be the best place to check first.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if everybody's gathering there, we'll probably find who we're looking for there. So.
Yep. So Kit is going to lead you to the library, taking a very roundabout way. And you could all roll me a perception check, please.
Sure.
Perception.
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 Well, that good streak couldn't last forever.
Ah, of course. I rolled a 4 plus
Okay,
a
so
natural 4. Where's perception?
Let's
Perception.
see. Keto rolled an 18.
Plus 7.
so 17.
So, and what did you roll? Uh,
Wait, who are you asking?
no, I was just asking what Jade rolled. Okay, so Johan and Kita, as as the group is traveling, off in the distance, you do faintly see something red poke out from a corner before darting back in.
Well, that's not suspicious.
What happened?
So, well, I don't know, someone just poked their head around outside of that alleyway and went back in, hiding perhaps? I don't know.
Is the lady we were speaking to still with us?
Yes.
Did you see that?
See what?
Okay.
Are we
Did you
headed in
guys
the
see
direction?
something?
Yeah, there was someone up ahead. I don't know if it was just someone lost or someone trying
You
to
catch anything of how they looked?
just vaguely red.
Small and red and quite low to the ground.
Okay. Very small, fairly low to the ground. A bit like maybe like an animal?
Yeah. That's a logical conclusion.
Possibly some kind of animal. We are looking for a fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that was them?
Possibly.
Mm.
If we hurry, maybe we can catch them.
I will say that this is an alleyway that you have passed.
Oh. One moment, Kit. I would just like to check something very quick.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna hop on the broom and zoom, zoom, zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So, peering down the alleyway, is anything visible?
You do see something red go down. At the end of the alleyway, it comes to a brick wall and then goes right. You do see something turning that corner.
He's just gonna like look back and gesture to everybody else to follow because he's going in.
Hmm.
So he's gonna go down the alleyway and look around the corner, the right corner.
Further up ahead, there is another dead end, but a few feet in front of you, there is a path to the left. And if you look past it, or if you look around that corner, you see a single tree and a fox sitting in front of it.
Ah, hello?
They turn to face you. Yeah. Huh. I was informed there was multiple of you.
Yeah, they're on their way. You are Hugh then, I take it.
They give a nod. Yeah. You
Excellent.
really should. You really should not be here.
But here we are.
I wonder if that's the reason why the entity is in such a fury. More pauses and just the term I'm looking for. More lives are at risk, I suppose.
Have we arrived yet?
Yeah, you've arrived.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, more lives are at risk, but we kind of didn't really have a choice.
Hmm.
We kind of got dragged into this, and now we're just trying to finish this so that way we can at least fix what's left of your world.
If it can be fixed at all, it seems.
It will be fixed.
Hopefully the plan still works with 4 of you.
I can only help.
We'll say at this moment, do you hear not even faint, you hear an explosion.
Whoa.
Then you're hit by a faint shockwave.
Do we need to roll anything, or is it?
Yeah.
No?
Where? From where?
From, if you were to guess, in the direction of the lab.
Oh.
Daffodil's gonna
Okay.
start running towards the lab.
Oh
This
yeah.
conversation-
Hugh, can you follow us? We kind of need you to take you to a clock room, apparently.
A cock room, okay then.
A clock room. Clock room! I said clock room.
I know, it just sounds.
Ah, yes, the chicken room.
Kita, shut your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Quick time back to the lab.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. There's part of the lab has exploded with fire and smoke billowing out of it. Appears to be a lot more glitches now
Oh,
covering
that's
it.
not good.
This is awful.
I'm going for a window that's less covered, hopefully. Does the place look exploded? Is the building still standing? What's happening?
Is there now
Is it
way
on fire?
There is fire inside of it. It's mostly standing.
Has the explosion made a way in?
Let's see. Everyone's base.
Base perception?
Yeah. Like there is a way, but there's a way over the water.
Is there something separating? Are we at the building?
Okay. So there's a stone pathway leading to the building. However, there's no ground along the sides of it. It's very much the building's covering all of the ground here.
All right, Nico.
Yeah.
Can I get you to tell me what our surrounding area looks like, please? Because genuinely, I'm having trouble picturing where we are.
Is there like a moat?
Is there a moat filled with water that we need to cross?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a moat filled with water separating the lab.
From where we're standing.
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to find like an image of what it's based off of for reference?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so we just need to find a way across. I mean, your brooms.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be the simplest
We don't
way.
need. Yeah, we can just leave Hugh and platinum or not platinum here.
Yeah.
Just wait right here. We'll
Yeah, well,
we'll
we're
cross
going
over.
to... Yeah, we'll see if there's anybody to save in there. You want to just hop on the broom with, Johan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daffodil's hopping on with Kita, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, man, I cannot
Yes.
find an image.
Flying
The
through
fuck?
flying through the hole in the wall. Yes, it seems to be a large fire in the back of the lab, with thick smoke billowing out. Yeah. If you guys want to roll me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
Hey, when it matters.
And oh shit, I actually rolled good for once on perception. Usually roll terribly. Okay, that's a 17 plus 3. It's dirty 20.
16.
Let's see. And with a 16 plus 9, that's 25. Yeah. Looking around, there are quite a few destroyed robots that either were in the stages of being built and weren't finished, or had been put together, or still in the lab when it exploded. But there doesn't appear to be any people in the room.
Big old fire in the back. Would it look like it was like a passageway into another room, or like the opening to another room?
Yeah, there appears to be a second room in the back. However, the fire is blocking the way.
God dang it! This is the one time where I wish I had. I wish I had freaking anything water based. Creator this control water is so good. Man, nobody ever gives it the credit it deserves. It's so good.
Is there a bucket or material that can be used to, or some sort of container that can be used to ferry water?
Does this building have fire extinguishers?
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
actually.
Yeah.
Fire extinguishers. Let's see. There are quite a few empty containers lying around that could be used to ferry water.
Okay.
A fire extinguisher. There does seem to be one off to the side. So it has been punctured in the
Oh.
shockwave. So
That
it
is
is
that is the strongest explosion of all time. Because if you've ever seen how thick those things actually are and how heavy they actually are, holy fuck!
Mm.
Those things are
there is a
heavy.
lot. There is a lot of jagged metal and pointy objects.
Hmm. You said it was
Hmm.
punctured. Is stuff leaking out of it?
Slowly.
Okay. By technicality, if it's still the hole is still sealed, because of the stuff that's like there was a puncture fully, like did it go all the way through, or does it something get stuck in it?
Just
Like
one side.
okay, so once I got
Still
punctured.
usable. Daffodil's gonna grab
Okay.
the fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johan's
Go
gonna
ahead,
grab a few buckets. And,
I'm also gonna grab a bucket.
yeah, we'll do like
Ooh, actually,
a water
Yeah.
line.
Water
I just
line
realized,
from between us.
hey, can Daffodil use mending on the fire extinguisher?
Oh,
Hey!
hey!
Sure.
Heck yeah!
Heck
Okay,
yeah!
it takes a minute, but heck yeah!
Meanwhile, Triny and Johan do a little water line from the river or the moat to the place, just running buckets.
Yeah. Is Kita helping with that, or is
Yeah.
nice?
Kita can stay outside the building. Actually, you're not coming into the burning building. You can
There's
then
no-
you can
there's
fill
no-
the buckets.
We'll say there's nowhere to stand outside the building, but okay.
Okay, right on the edge, like right on the exit, with a broom in hand. You're not allowed anywhere near the fire.
Yeah.
And there's no roof over your head, meaning nothing can collapse.
Yeah.
You just filled up the
So
water
after
buckets.
a minute, I'm assuming that you're keeping the. No, that's it. Okay. I'm assuming you're keeping the screwdriver or whatever still in the fire extinguisher just so it doesn't leak faster.
Yeah.
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 You can just mend it that way. It'll just be stuck like that. I guess it
And
depending
isn't
on
that
how.
part?
It depends on how
Is
you
that
move
part
it.
of the
Honestly,
fire
'cause
extinguisher?
it's depending on the.
It's an extra handle on the fire extinguisher now.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yes. What check would this be?
Survival?
Sure.
Yeah,
Only
survival makes sense.
survival.
Alright. I will use
Yeah,
the help
Daffodil's
action
worst stat.
for Triny.
What happened?
We're doing our survival rules.
Ah.
Johan will do the. Johan is like a +1, so I'll give you
Survival.
advantage.
I have a +0, so you might want to be the one.
Okay.
I give you the help actually.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Daffodil will like
19,
finger guns
nice.
in your direction. Inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, that's a D6 or.
Yep. I believe at this level should be
Yeah,
a
that's a
D6.
D6.
Okay, a 21. Dirty 21.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Daffodil's going to also survival check. That's a fucking 4. Hate this.
What is At the 19 from Kita, they are very good at handing you water.
Excellent. Get a real rhythm going. I get the feeling like I think Daffodil, maybe she used up all the spray in the extinguisher and then set about, I don't know, like cheering like the inspiration.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. Turns out there wasn't that much left in it.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
At least she has a weapon now.
Yep.
Yep. So for 21, you're able to get the fire down enough that you're able to see over it. Have a quick look inside. It doesn't appear to be anyone in here, but you do see a hole in the back wall.
Is it tune shaped? Did somebody get blasted?
No,
through
it
there?
does look doesn't look tune. What do you mean tune shaped?
It's like the silhouette of a person blasted through a wall.
Okay. Okay, no, there isn't a silhouette like that.
Okay.
It does look like, however, someone used magic to make an exit.
Well, I'm glad they were not in here when this happened.
Okay. Does anybody have something?
I do not.
Nope.
Dang it. We don't know where the scientist guys are.
Nope.
I
You
mean,
also
the best
don't
thing I
know
have
you.
here is. Good point with
Well,
that.
at
But
least
if
they weren't. At
here,
least they weren't.
if we want people to know we're here, I do have Thunderwave.
No, I was hoping we could send them a message.
Wait, no, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong spell. Wait. Oh, okay, no, never mind. It is the right spell. 300 feet. Okay.
All right. We can make our way back to the library.
Mhm.
Well,
At least nobody's. At least no, like everybody's. Nobody got hurt, right?
it doesn't seem like it. I don't think there was anybody else in this building. Speaking of which, perhaps we should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Jade does chime up and say, we do have Hugh now. We can just head straight back to the clock room.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like the best
Yeah.
way to handle this. I don't think there's anything we can do for the folks in the library.
Mm.
All right. Let's head back then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Kit and Hugh outside still, or
Yeah. It does look quite worried, but you can't really tell with you because they are a fox. Kind of hard to read emotion. Yeah.
does Hugh look like they belong in this world? Like, do they look like? I don't know. Does their style coincide with the style of this world that we're in?
Yeah,
Okay.
they seem to match. Yeah. Like if you were to think of them as toons, very much they are all in the same art style.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Question: is the style pixelated?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
All right. So back to elevator. Hopefully nothing is happened to the elevator while we were like that shockwave went through off.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a quick d10. Just has it fallen? No, it has not.
Oh, good.
Lucky
Thank
us.
goodness.
Okay.
Right.
Hugh. Can you climb a ladder?
Well, I think if you will permit, we could take him on one of the rooms.
Yeah. They sort of have a moment where they just look down at their paws, lift one up. Yes. No, I don't believe I can.
Okay.
Want me to help you up?
I was
Yes,
gonna say. Do you mind riding on my head?
that works too.
Why?
Yes, but we still have to get we have to still climb through the ladder because we have to get past the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can just put him on my head. Hold on.
That's
It's
just
going
gonna
to-
pick up Hugh. Put it on Triny's head.
They curl up a bit in order to get stable.
Hugh is now a hat.
Yes.
You know those raccoon hats? That with a fox.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right. I'm going up first.
Okay, I will
Yep.
follow you just to make sure nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
And to be clear, like Johan's riding the broom up just alongside.
Kita will offer a ride to Daffodil.
I think I'll be fine.
Can you fly?
Oh, the ladder.
No. Okay, and Kita's just gonna start flying up using the broom after Johan and Trini.
And I'm guessing there's no ruling for climbing a tall ladder. Thankfully.
I could make you roll Constitution.
Oh no. I shouldn't have said anything. Can I argue athletics?
Well, this is more. Do you have the stamina?
I think that's
Keep
athletics,
going.
isn't it? Or is that con? Alright, well, con it is.
Okay, good luck.
Gosh fucking damn it,
No!
my luck! That's a 5+1. That's
Oh, God, no!
This is why I wanted to roll athletics.
Maybe a third of the way up. It's like, God, you're fucking exhausted. This is a lot harder.
May I roll perception to see if Johan notices Daffodil's predicament?
Sure.
18 plus 4, so 22. Yeah, I'd say he's been busy keeping tabs on everybody. So when he notices Daffodil starting to slow down, he flies down to her and is like, would you like a lift?
Yes, please.
Okay. And then just gets close enough so that she can climb on.
And she climbs on, though probably...
Like, just kind of like draped over the broom.
Yeah, but also, like... Just, like, kind of muttering under her breath of, like... Gosh, I'm out of shape.
Don't worry about it. It's been a very long day.
Meanwhile, Triny's upstairs stretching. Ugh. Haven't broken a sweat yet. I got 18 strength, baby. I'm good.
How much con do you have, though?
Oh, true.
I'm a 12. I'm fine. I'm above the average.
So,
Handshake and +1.
what does Kita have?
Con +1.
Kita has a +2.
Hey, that's pretty
Because
good.
they are young.
That wonderful kid ability to just take a beating and just stand right up.
Yep.
Kita is the only one here with con.
Pretty sure they're also the only one here with decent decks.
You're not.
Oh, no, Daffodil's got a 16 to dex. She's got pretty good dex.
Okay, yeah. That's extremely decent. Alright, so... I assume everybody makes it up okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So after about, I'm going to say 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, about 5 minutes or so, you're able to all reach the top. Yeah. And upon reaching the top, Hugh is going to jump off Trini and go, alright, if you would please follow me.
Oh, excellent. Did Kit follow us, or did Kit go?
No.
Okay.
Kit appears to have gone to the library, you are guessing.
Okay. Great. Following you.
Yep, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they lead you through. First, they lead you through what appears to be an apartment building or apartment hallway. Then, at the very end of it, they enter through a door into a dark room.
I think we should still have our light sources, right? Well, I think
Well,
Yeah.
this room
Actually, I
doesn't have any light sources of its own. Yeah, so
what do we see?
dark room with a great, large locked door with a almost a digital clock that is now appears to be counting up.
That's interesting.
And let's see, it appears. Let's see. It is currently reading as 30 seconds, 12 hours, 13 days, and 51. We're currently reading as 3, 30, 12, 14, and then 51.
I think this is something we should probably write down. Okay.
Yeah. Can you write that
Okay,
down
can
for
you
us?
repeat?
30,
30,
12,
12,
13, and then 51.
51. Boom.
Got it.
If you were to guess,
Oh.
And where are these numbers exactly?
they are on the clock, the very top.
Okay, well that makes no sense.
Well, it's a digital clock.
Oh.
So if you're
Oh,
guessing,
I was thinking of a hand clock.
no.
Alright.
You're guessing it's counting up from when it was meant to be opened.
Ah,
Is the door open?
No.
Are there any slits on the door?
There is a square one where it looks like something could be put in.
I pick up the fox.
I don't think that is going to work.
I mean, we needed the fox for the door, right?
Well, perhaps like he like Johan looks at you like with confusion, like, do we need you for the door, or
I am not the key for the door.
do you know what?
Oh, maybe it's like a passcode, like open sesame or something.
Does anybody know the spell knock?
No.
Nope.
Gosh, God, we could really
He
use
is
a
just gonna
wizard.
walk up and stretch on their tippy toes and just try and push the sun into the indent.
Wait, is it shaped like a light bulb or is it shaped like a square?
It is a basically square box with a circle indent in it.
Oh, okay. Johan will just
Well,
head over and pick Kita up so they can
Yep.
they can reach the indent a little better.
Yep.
Is that what this is for?
Hopefully.
Okay.
And then, so the room fills with light for a moment before going back to normal. And the clock has stopped counting up, now reading 0. And the door opens. And this looks like a great great place for a break.
Huh. Hello, everyone.
Me.
Nice to meet you.
how's it
How are
hang?
you doing?
Break time.
It's my time.
Yeah, so let's come back in about, say, 8 minutes.
Sounds good. Sounds like there might be some thunders going on outside. Goodness.
Oh boy. Yeah, 8 minutes. Got it. And the clock strikes 50.
Bong. Bong. Okay.
All right, let's do
Yep.
this.
We're back.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Okay.
We're back, folks.
So yes, the door opens up to reveal a smallish room, and there are currently smallest room, a yes, the smallest room with no exit or anything. All that's in it so far is 3 square glowing tiles, and then a 4th rectangle one. The coloured ones, the square ones, they are blue, green, and red, with the rectangle one being a dark purple.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hugh, at this point, is going to speak up and say, I suppose we'll have to wait for the others to arrive.
Hopefully they'll be here soon. Cecil was needing to get something for Beta.
Do you guys have any questions that I can answer?
Do you have any idea of why there are 4 of us?
Well, I wasn't given that knowledge, but if I would hazard a guess, through one way or another, you guys have inadvertently connected yourself to Kita, and by extension, the bowl.
Did you guys hear that one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard it.
Ah!
Yeah.
We're here.
Okay.
Okay. That makes sense. We were there when the bulb was filled.
What's the
Nico, may I ask that you describe this room once more? I just want to make sure I got a good description of it.
It is basically like a small rectangular room, maybe about the size, let's just say a normal classroom.
Okay. And what's in the room?
There is nothing else in the room except for 3 square glowing tiles on the ground and a 4th rectangle one that's also glowing.
Okay, so these 3 tiles that are on the ground, are they in the shape of a triangle?
No, they are next to each other. Like there's the blue tile, space, the green tile, space, red tile.
And this is in
they're
the
about
center of
maybe
the room?
half a meter across, maybe a meter.
And it's in the center of the room?
Yes.
I mean, Triny's investigating the glowing tiles.
That's why you're investigating. I finished drawing the thing. It's in the gallery.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
That's extremely cute. Yeah. Am I good to roll investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Trying to see these magical sigils, or do they have anything? Do they have pressure like the inflation plates? There you go. 19.
Nice.
after a bit of investigation and a little bit of experimentation, they appear to be sensors of some kind. Almost like they're scanning who's ever on top.
And you said there's 3 small ones and 1 big one?
Yes.
And are they in a specific pattern? Like, are they in a triangle pattern? Are they
No.
like it's just 3 away from each other? What about the big
Yes,
one?
3 of them are basically next to each other, and then a few meters in front, on the other side of the room, is the long one.
Okay. I mean, Triny's gonna stand on the middle one of the tree.
Nothing happens.
Hey, Johan, Daffodil,
Uh,
can you come here a minute?
certainly.
Hey. Once I post the question in the chat, you can just answer it in the chat, not out loud. If you want, I don't know.
I mean,
Missed the part.
I can answer it.
Description.
It's in the center of the room. There's a set of 3 glowing tiles that are glowing different
Ah,
colors,
okay.
and then 1 big one across from the opposite side where we entered. That is also glowing.
And purple.
Okay. Glowing tiles, got it.
I mean, Triny is standing in the middle tile and is asking both of you to stand on either side.
Shouldn't we wait to see if... But Kita, you were here before. Do you recall what happened in this room? Is this the same room that you remember?
He shakes the head and is like, no. When I entered the tower, it was on the ground with a room with a red floor with a great big white X. And then everything went dark. And then when I opened my eyes, I was in the tower.
So perhaps once we are standing on a tile, we will be transported to the tower?
Maybe, possibly. It's scanning for us, I would think. Mostly because we're the people that got transported here, and everything seems to, so far, revolve around us 4.
That would make sense. But perhaps we should wait until Cecil and Beta are here.
Right.
I wouldn't mind a chance just to sit down and rest a little.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still tired from the ladder.
Do you want to rest?
And I ask for permission for a short rest.
Yeah, this will count as a short rest.
Awesome.
Let's go.
So, Hugh is going to start basically explaining what they know about the glitches and the entity.
Sorry.
Da-da-da-da.
That was our segue music. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes, so what it is that for this plan to work the way it was intended, the entity must willingly defy its code as their life must be put at risk, granted an illusion of risk for this to work. That goes against the machine's rules that it cannot bring harm to a living being. And while its creator, well, and as a result, the entity is getting corrupted, stressing, which is causing the glitches. At first, we thought this was simply that the glitches were a result of what to do on such a large scale. But upon learning the truth, we only had a matter of days. So it was. We didn't have enough time to resolve it. And getting a machine to defy its code, the rules given to it, always ends poorly. After all, it didn't have time to ascend.
Ascending, that was what Beta did, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't suppose he told you what it means, right?
Did he?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
No. Out of character, no, he did not. So, yes.
Okay.
Ascending is something we're able to do with machines where, through time and effort and love, we are able to effectively give them a soul. By caring about them and giving them and caring for them, looking after them, treating them like a living being, eventually they will ascend and be able to move on from their code.
So
Which
does
is-
the plan that you have here, are we attempting to ascend as the entity to stop the glitches, or is it...
Yes, we are hoping to. Because if you are able to ascend it, it should maybe be able to fix everything, undo the corruption. Or at the very least, stop it.
Be able to turn things back to the way they were. So, do you know how we are going to do that?
Our plan was that we would get access to it and be able to transport originally Peter, but the four of you to the entity, where you will be able to commune with it.
When you say commune, just so I want to clarify, you do mean talk, right? You don't mean commune as in like, and I spawn the great axe and I point at it?
No, please. I do not know what will happen if you destroy the reality anchor.
Okay, so that's a bad thing. Got it.
It has that name for a reason. That isn't us being fancy. It is the reality anchor for this small world.
At the very least, if there's anybody here that's good at talking, it's probably me. And I point at Daffodil's 22 charisma.
Yeah.
How do you have 22 charisma?
Not 22, 20 charisma.
I was gonna say, like, the fuck kind of item do you have?
Technically, within reason, it is possible within the rules of D&D. If you find one of those really rare books.
True. But yeah, and an entire +5 to charisma without the proficiencies and the jack of all trades.
Beautiful. Oof.
Yes, so after about maybe say half an hour. Well, like after but by the time the short rest ends, Cecil, carrying Beta under his arm, walks through the door.
Oh, good. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I hope that wasn't your laboratory that exploded.
It wasn't mine per se.
Whoever it was.
Then it
Well, I'm sure a lab exploding is better than the world dying.
Yeah.
was that you who exploded the lab?
Yeah, let's go with yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got it out. Got out all right. We spent a little time trying to put out the fire in there. Anyway,
Is everyone okay?
yeah, we've had a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
And Hugh was kind enough to explain the plan, such as it is. Is there anything
All
else
right.
we should know before we head out?
I don't think so. I believe you know everything that is needed. Now, if you guys would please step back.
Okay.
And
Alright.
yeah, the three of them each take a step onto one of the tiles. Beta on blue, Cecil on green, Hugh on red.
Oh. So it wasn't for us.
This causes the purple tile to start glowing. If the three of you could please stand on that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All three of you gonna stand on it?
Yeah, Johan's
Yeah.
a little
Yep.
trepidatious
Yep.
about this. But he goes over to stand on it.
What appears to be a small barrier surround the outline of all the tiles briefly. Code rising up before disappearing. And a door appears in front of you guys.
Like just in the middle of the air?
On the wall.
On the wall, okay.
Yeah.
I assume we go in?
No. Upon entering in, it appears to be a workshop of some kind. A large desk in the middle covered in notes. A computer terminal in one of the corners with a blueprint covering the wall. A few screens laying about. Yeah. Cecil and the other, they're going to be just looking around the room. Like, mix of awe and a bit of sadness. As Cecil's just going to speak up and go, "This was my father's workshop. Or at least a recreation of it."
Ah. So this is where this little world was conceived?
Hmm.
Looking at the blueprint, can we tell? Is it possible to tell like what it might have been for?
It appears to have been for Beta.
Oh.
Or at least an earlier version of him.
An alpha.
There is a doorway on the other side of the room.
Is there anything else to like look into in this like workshop? Like,
Not that you can see.
okay, in that case, I guess Johan will go check out that other doorway.
This leads to a strange, glowing, hallway with various screens. And Cecil is going to speak up and say, that should lead you to the entity.
Ah.
We will stay here to ensure. We'll just stay here so that nothing happens.
Johan looks at Daffodil and Triny and Kita. Is everyone okay to do this?
I mean, if this is what we need to do, then yeah, let's go.
So it has to be done.
Okay. Like, do the screens show anything, or?
They appear to be locations throughout the world. You see, in one screen, you see Platinum's house. Another, you see where the Oracle bot was before you guys moved him. Another one shows places around the Warren. It's like, yeah, it's just showing various areas around the, basically around the world.
Oh, okay. Like in real time, can we see like glitches and such?
Yeah.
Okay.
Falling down the.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, how's Kita doing?
They take a moment. Kita takes a moment to just take a deep breath before steeling themselves to continue.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's at the end of the hallway.
eventually you find a large screen, like easily several meters wide. And as you approach it, glitches appear behind you.
But that's not good. One way to go. Is there any sort of like a keyboard in front of the screen, or is it just
a pure screen. And as you approach, you see a reflection of the four of you, but Peter's one is quite different. One, it is smaller, and wearing a different outfit. There is a grayish, there is a filter covering all of it. But yes.
Ethan?
small?
If you were to guess, this would be how Kita looked when they first entered this world.
Just a small look of surprise on Daffodil's face.
Yeah.
And then the reflection starts to speak. You will have to forgive me for borrowing your reflection, but one of the few forms I could take.
The reality anchor, I take it.
That is correct.
Do you prefer to be called reality anchor, or is there some other name we should call you by?
That is my name, so I do not mind.
Okay.
Alright, Enki. How do we fix this world? Yeah,
Oh.
how's your day been? 1 second, guys.
Short unplanned break. God, that artwork though. That's so cute.
Cell art good.
Cell art good. Oh.
Small child.
Yeah, I've had that piece just for almost some. When did I get that done? Yeah, I've had that for about a month.
Oh dang.
Okay, I am so sorry. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Yeah, how's your day been? No, seriously, how do we fix this world?
How do we fix it?
Well, we know that there is a good chance of saving this world if we are able to ascend you. But outside of the general guideline of showing you love and respect, you've not really given us a concrete way to do that. And I am all for giving you the love and respect that you need to ascend. Is it something that we can do quickly? It does not seem like the world has all that much left.
If I am honest, I would much rather you just leave me to my end.
And let all these folks die?
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be much of an option.
They're not real. No one here but you four are real.
And how so?
You're just. They're just illusions created in the image of people in a flawed, broken machine.
Look, Faye, look, no offense, reality anchor, or Enki, or whatever. But here's the actual deal. I just spent the past how long have we been here, Nico?
I'm gonna say about maybe a day and a half.
Yeah, I just spent the past day and a half traveling through a world that I do not know, meaning a bunch of people that I honestly barely got to know. But even then, we saw plenty of people interacting with each other, talking and wanting to fix this place. They might not be alive to you, but who are you to decide that for them? You okay, Nico?
No, yeah, I'm just trying to. Because I didn't expect you guys would open up with, hey, we're trying to ascend you.
I mean, that's what we were told to do, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I do have a question. What is your definition of real?
This, yeah, does. Let's see, remain silent as it processes. This goes. Real?
Real.
Something that isn't bound by my code. Something that isn't stuck in a routine.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but many things that are real tend to be stuck in routines.
And even so, routines are breakable.
Very true. I suppose that it is somewhat through the act of trying to break those routines, those codes, that you become real. I don't. Being alive is not exactly being ascended or having a soul. It's not exactly a destination. I think it'd be more appropriate to say that it's a bit of a journey.
It still isn't worth putting your lives at risk to save me. I'm flawed. I'm broken.
Welcome to the
Listen.
club, pal. So is literally everyone else. No one's perfect.
If someone was, I'd sure like to meet him.
Oh yeah, I'd love to write down some tips.
I don't think I would want to.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, really. Things that are perfect are dead. They never change. They only do things. Their end. You don't want to be perfect. Now, this does bring up a good point of you keep saying that all of these people are attached to your code.
That is correct.
Do you know where you are then? Yeah. I mean, we're all from Einquell, I think, right, Johan?
Yeah, I'm from Minecraft.
Okay, I know Daffodil's from Einquell. Just have to make sure. Kita's from Einquell. I've met Kita. For either way. But where are you? Are you in a different plane of existence? There's a different there's Feywilds. There's a bunch of different planes. I'm guessing if you're somewhere, if you're composed of code and you're somewhere within Einquell, we can just grab you and fix you, can't we?
I do not know where I am.
So you are not aware of anything outside of what is in your code?
No. The only reason I know about Kita is that I was created with the knowledge that a outsider would come in.
Wait. Did Kita said they found you originally, or you found them originally? If you didn't know who Kita was, then maybe how did you find Kita?
That I do not know either.
Did Kita find you then? Because then she might know where you are.
It's entirely possible that it was chance that Kita got involved. Highly likely that they were picked by a divine force.
Okay, well, these divine forces have got to stop picking children for these quests.
No, right?
I wonder if Kita is part of. I wonder if there's like a group or something for that, like a therapy group.
Therapy for child protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. We can't really fix you without knowing where you are. How do we ascend you then? Ascending you would fix this place, correct? Give you more time? Reset it?
Or at least give you the ability to maybe look at this
Perhaps.
from a different angle.
But I don't think there's enough time for me to be ascended. You've only just met me. The world's not stable enough. All I want is for you three to be returned home.
Did you mean 4?
There are 4 of us.
You 4. My mistake.
Well, as much as we would like to go home, we do not want to, well, leave you to your doom.
Believe me, I'd rather not have to try and fall asleep with the entirety of a world doomed because I just left it behind. That would not be nice.
Yeah, that too.
I already have enough of my conscious.
You get a glance.
You deserve a chance.
Well, you said that they said that when something is loved enough, it can ascend, correct?
Yes.
We did meet one ascended robot, Beta.
Then we met 2.
Oh, 2. We have met some ascended individuals within your code. I would assume these folks now have souls. So
Yeah.
they are real. They have been loved by those around them. So, these people that you deem to be simply illusions, they are capable of love, enough to imbue something with a soul. So, why can't you? If you are in fact what holds this world together, I would say that there is, or has already been, quite a bit of love invested in you. Consider the efforts that went to bring us to you.
The entity looks kind of distressed a little. I think I can try. I don't know if I can, though. I've never done anything like this before.
You don't know if you don't try.
Very true, and we will be here for moral support if there's nothing tangible we can do.
Well, we keep saying that all you need to do to ascend is to love, right? I can think of one thing we can do.
What is that?
And I walk up to Kita and I give her a big hug.
Aww.
Ida will return the hug.
Oh.
Oh, come on, then.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Johan turns the hug.
Daffodil gives them all a squeeze. That was the weirdest way to say hug, but okay.
Thank you. I'll try. And Kita, I am very sorry for what you've been put through. That's okay. Like, you're trying to fix it now, so I can. Yeah. The entity then speaks up and goes, "I can take you straight to the tower. You need, but you will need to navigate this room. But I'm not sure about the squares.
Another puzzle?
This is more a long hallway with squares covering it. The glitches.
Ah,
Hmm.
right. The glitch is behind us.
Mm.
Kita is going to take a deep breath and step in.
Oh. Okay, Johan's gonna follow.
Yeah.
Don't leave baby behind.
Not
is
leaving
Daffodil
them
all as
behind.
well. Do not leave the child.
It is a very unnerving feeling, like your the hair on the back of your neck is standing up. It's like Kita's coat has gotten a lot more puffier. As all of the cats are just.
Johan is at full poof.
Yep.
Daffodil's
have
hair is
full
all
poof.
frizzy.
Yeah, but after as you slowly push through, and yeah, as you push through, it slowly gets darker and darker before you're finally through. And you are now inside a circular room with a pedestal in the very center.
Well, I think this one's obvious. And I grab my head and I unscrew it. No.
Could you always do that?
No. Only when it's funny. And I put it back on.
Yeah, so
No.
Yeah.
Light bulb.
Yakita is going to go up, remove the string that is connected to the light bulb, and they're just going to screw it in.
I know it's probably not necessary, but I think Johan's going to cast light on the end of his cane and just touch it to the end of touch it to the bulb. Just add his light in there as well.
Sure. You know what? Triny fucking turns on the little, like, presses on a button, turns on the menu, guides his way to brightness, and turns it all the way up.
Daffodil's candle is almost completely melted, but she'll hold it close there anyway.
Yeah.
So the light fills the room fills with a warm, comforting light, and when it dies back down, you are now back. You're now in a long hallway with light at the very end, and the reality anchor in front of you goes. When you exit that room, well, when you go through that door, you will be transported home.
Did we do it? Have you ascended?
Thank you for not giving up.
And hey, before one more thing before, just one last thing. Before others can love you, really, you kind of have to learn for yourself a little bit. So, I'm glad we could help you. But you also gotta take some steps on your own, okay?
Yeah.
Does the reality anchor still look like Kita?
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving it a hug.
Daffodil's joining the hug.
Yeah. Hugging here too.
Yeah. Kita will also join. Hug.
Like Johan pulls back a little. Well, as this is in effect a bit something of a birthday, I think I might have a little something here. Fishes around in his ham space. It's a tool. Okay, so pulls out. Well, Kita might recognize this. It's a cardboard knight's crest. Says, well, I think you are modeled on a very fine individual, but a little individuality never hurt. Gives the reality anchor the knight's crest, so you can have a little dress up.
Also rolling hammer space because something on Daffodil's fumble table seems very fitting here, and she goes to her pocket, just pulls out a handful of confetti and just throws it.
Triny reaches into his jacket and hammer space and pulls out a what the fuck is it called? Magnifying glass, and hands it over and just says, "Keep finding yourself, kid."
Oh God!
They're going to look down all this, wipe away a tear with their sleeve. Yeah. I think I have a name for you. How about Rinko? No, wait. You're your own person. Your own person. And yeah, the newly named Rinko going to give a nod as they try and fail to not cry.
Oh.
And they are going to. They still have at least a copy of the light bulb on them, and they are going to remove it and hand it over to Kita.
Oh.
Yes. And as you watch, it goes out before filling with a black darkness. But then small flicks of light begin to appear in it, to the point where it almost looks like the night sky.
That's super cool.
All right.
Sparkly.
I think it's time we got you home.
Yeah.
I looked at Kita.
Yeah, Kita's going to nod.
Oh, and before I forget, Johan, where do you live?
Oh, well, currently I'm staying in Toontown.
Same here. Same for us.
Ah, excellent. Well, if we remember any of this, I'll meet you on the other side.
Wait, is there a chance we'll forget? As the Chinese lives in the door.
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
I don't know how this works.
Rinko is going to speak up and go, no, you shouldn't forget. Well, you shouldn't forget most of this.
Oh, good.
Bits and pieces you may forget, but that's just memory.
Knowing mine, I might need a refresher.
Well, you know what? Like Johan, like takes a page out of his book and rips it into three and writes down his address and gives a piece to Triny, to Daffodil, to Kita.
Yep.
Serves in case you do forget. Now you have a reminder.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Daffodil put this in her hammer space.
Trini puts it in his jacket pocket.
Nice.
Yep. Kita will put it in their habit space. And yeah, so assume the four of you walk through the door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Waving at Rinko.
Daffodil will also wave
Yep.
before stepping in.
Yeah, so you guys walk through the door and are transported. But the scene remains here for a moment, where Rinko is going to look around for down at the Knight's Crest and the magnifying glass and the glitter that they are now never going to get rid of.
Yep.
And they're then
Yours
going
forever.
to
Sorry.
they're then going to go through the doors themselves.
Oh.
And when you get everyone wakes up where they were originally. It has been about 3 hours. So almost seems like you guys just took a nap.
Do you remember everything?
Yeah.
I reach for the address in my pocket.
So is Daffodil.
It's upside down.
I flip it over.
There it is, much better.
Yeah.
Hey, Daffodil is just gonna go into the kitchen of her place, grab the phone, ring up Triny's number, and go, Triny, holy shit!
Yeah. I know. Triny looking like putting the address down on an actual notepad to put on the fridge. Just rewriting it. You see his entire apartment is covered foot to ceiling with papers with strings attached to them.
Oh, jeez.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's an FPS for later.
Johan
Maybe.
sits like bolt upright from where he like slumped over at his desk. He's got like papers like stuck to the side of his face. He's just like, that was very, very strange.
You hear a ding dong at your door.
The
No, I'm
butler
kidding.
answers it.
I like to think that at this point, Triny went over to Daffodil's shop and then just picked her up and heading over to Johan's house.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like, yeah, Johan like is told like the told like the staff there to like prepare for company because he might be expecting some folks. He's not sure. That could have been just a really realistic dream, but it sure seems real. So
Kita awakens in their bed once more, and a certain someone is also next to them.
Crikey.
Yeah,
twins.
and they are just going to sleep. Well, not twins, more younger and older sibling.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Sibling.
Siblings.
we can unpack that later.
Yeah.
And let us end it here.
Uh,
Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed.
what?
It was very cute.
Yeah.
That's very good.
It was real sweet.
Yeah. Thank you all. And as of that, I don't have a reward for you, but I suppose will 2 draft points suffice?
Woohoo.
2
Sure.
whole draft
2 whole
points.
draft points.
I'm not even keeping track of Chinese draft points at this point, honestly. I just
I
kind of
really
live
need
on them as I see it.
I really need to update my.
I need like
Yeah.
get like a Google Doc going.
I've honestly, I've kind of stopped keeping track of draft points because I'm like, I'm not gonna do this entirely. Unless I'm a DM for a specific campaign and I need to keep track of players, then no, I'm not getting draft.
That's fair enough.
Fair
Okay.
and valid.
Since we
Yeah,
are
I
at this
think that's-
point, I think I'm gonna stop recording.
Yep, same here.
Alright.
Thanks
Bye,
everybody
everyone.
for
Bye,
listening.
guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.